Today on Classmates, an incredible family reunion. When Willis left the Army, he also left a pregnant girlfriend in Okinawa.
Well, I take full responsibility for my actions now.
For 30 years, something has always kept him from the daughter he longed to meet.
I would like to find out what actually happened, because that is a missing part of my life.
Today, Classmates finally brings them together. We're off to Los Angeles, California, where on an average day, the U.S. Geological Society records over 25 earthquakes. 30 years ago, Willis was sent overseas for the Vietnam War. When his tour of duty ended, he shipped out for home, leaving his pregnant girlfriend and unborn daughter behind.
I contacted Classmates to help me locate my daughter, Miwako, who I haven't seen since she was 3 years old. It's been about 27 years. I need closure on this relationship.
Miwako has a lot of unanswered questions about the father she's been wanting to meet her whole life.
I would like to meet my natural father to find out what actually happened, because that is a missing part of my life.
In 1971, I was drafted into the United States Army. I was in Okinawa. I was 21 years old. I met Kazuyo, Miwako's mom. She was a local national who worked for the U.S. government. She was quite attractive. We had both started falling in love with each other. I felt that if I had been older or ready to settle down, I would have married her. But I just wasn't ready to settle down at that time. 2 weeks before I left Okinawa, Kazuyo told me she was pregnant. Part of me was excited, and another part of me was saddened that, I was so close to going home. I'm back in the States, going to school, and I get a call from Kazuyo, let me know that she has given birth to a baby girl, which she named Miwako.
I was born in Okinawa, Japan, and I lived there with my mother and my grandparents. My Japanese grandmother picked the name for me when I was born, and Miwako means a beautiful, peaceful child. Growing up in Okinawa, I knew that I was different, just by the skin color and just the outer appearance. I knew that I wasn't full Japanese.
A few years later, I got a call from Kazuyo telling me that she was going to bring Miwako to Canada, and would I come up to Canada because she wouldn't need a visa to get into the country. Little did I know, though, but I needed a visa to get into the country, so they stopped me at the airport and wouldn't let me in. But they did let me see my daughter, so I got to hold her for a while. Kazuya was upset because she felt that I wasn't prepared, so then she made a statement that I would not be able to see my daughter again.
I was 8 years old when I moved to Indianapolis, Indiana. When I was in the 6th grade, my mother and I went downtown to the courthouse to get our U.S. citizenship, and I overheard a conversation with her and one of the ladies there about my father, Mr. Dogans, adopting me. And at that time, I found out that he was not my biological father.
I finally got a letter from my daughter, Miwako, stating that she was in the United States.
I flew out to California to meet my father's family. My mother had just passed a year and a half before that. I met his mother, father, my brother. I did not get a chance to meet my biological father at the time because he was incarcerated.
I got hung up in my neighborhood with the wrong crowd and with drugs. Started going in and out of jail. When the judge said 9 years, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I had let it come to that. Life couldn't have been any worse.
My mother never told me about my real father. We really never discussed it.
There's a big void in my life that there's a daughter out there, 30 years old, that I have not had a chance to meet.
I think that I can grow to love him. He will never replace my father, but I believe that we can become good friends. Hopefully we can just move forward from here.
Well, I take full responsibility for my actions now. You can't roll back the hands of time. I'm more of a man to learn from my mistakes.
I guess I just want to just get to know him and, find out how he's living now, how he's doing. I heard that he's turned his life around, so I'm very happy for him.
I want to let Miwako know that I am a person that was able to change, turn my life around.
Willis thinks he's just here to record his story to help find his daughter, but he's about to get a clue that will change his life.
I know Willis has no idea that I'm here. Hopefully it'll be a good surprise for him. Willis, it's me, Miwako. I am here in Los Angeles, so come meet me.
Stay tuned for the emotional reunion after the break.
I'm sorry. Beautiful. Thank you.
I'm glad I'm here.
Thank you.
I guess I have so many questions. How'd you guys meet? I don't know, just, anything that you would tell me would be, information for me to help me fill in the missing pieces.
Yeah. I can imagine the questions. Even though I was incarcerated when she passed, I know she passed when she was young, because we weren't that far apart, in age, And that was another big fear of mine, not knowing where you were. I know a lot of times it seemed like I didn't care. I always cared. I always did. She was beautiful. I see you, and I see her.
So you guys in love or just?
We were young, but it was special. I mean, we had our moments. I don't want to say it was, love as I know it, but it wasn't a fly-by-night either, Miwako. I want to apologize, and I want you to know I'm truly sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
I've never hated you, and I've never despised you.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
I know she loves me, and I know I love her, even after all these years, and I want to be a part of her life. I'm here to stay,
I truly believe that he is sorry for his mistakes and the choices that he's made in his life. It's not every day that someone meets their father after 30 years. So just a sense of relief.
Coming up, a special update from Willis and Miwako right after the break. So what's next now that Willis and Miwako have reunited?
And who is this? Come here. Can I get a hug?
Willis says seeing Miwako was the best surprise he's ever had. They've talked on the phone a few times, and Willis is saving money to go visit Miwako and his grandchildren for the holidays. Well, that's all for today. Next time, bring enough gum for everybody.
I still wonder where you are and how you are, no matter how far you are. Even though the best is yet to come, I'll always remember.